All right, so are you ready to like really dive deep into this whole YouTube monetization thing?
Well, I'm ready. Let's do it.
I feel like everyone wants to know how to, turn those views into some actual dollars.
For sure.
And we've got this guide that we're looking at, which seems to be pretty good. It's all about making money on YouTube. And it goes way beyond just ads.
Yeah, ads can be a bit of a headache sometimes,
Yeah, totally a grind.
It's really interesting what they talk about in this guide, though, is how YouTube has this whole system in place now where creators can actually build like a real income stream.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's more than just like a side hustle,
Yeah, it can be a full-on business.
Like a real business.
Yeah, and one of the key things they talk about is the YouTube Partner Program.
Oh, yeah, the YPP.
Yeah, YPP.
It's like, that's like the holy grail of YouTube monetization, right?
For sure. It's like, once you get in there, that's when things can really start to take off.
Like it opens up a lot of doors.
Definitely opens up a lot of doors. But I think what's important to remember is that, it's not like you flip a switch and suddenly you're rich.
Right.
There were some pretty strict requirements to even get into the program.
Yeah, and this guide lays it out pretty clearly, 4,000 watch hours.
Yep, 4,000 watch hours.
And 1,000 subscribers.
At least 1,000 subscribers.
But why those numbers? I mean, what's the reasoning there, do you think?
I think it's all about showing YouTube that you have like a dedicated audience.
Okay, so it's not just about like vanity metrics.
Right. It's not just about getting views. It's about proving that people are actually sticking around and watching your content.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And that watch time is super important for advertisers, too.
Oh, I see.
Because it shows them that their ads are actually being seen by real people,
Okay, so it's a quality control thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and, we're talking about like the rules and stuff. And this guide really stresses playing by the rules.
Oh, absolutely.
No copyright strikes.
Huge. Yeah. You got to be super careful with copyright.
I've seen something about a yellow dollar sign versus a green dollar sign in my creator studio.
Oh, yeah.
What is that all about?
Yeah, so that little dollar sign, it's basically telling you whether or not your video is monetized.
Okay.
But there are like levels to it.
Oh, really?
So if you see a yellow dollar sign, it means that you're technically monetized.
Okay.
But there might be some issues flagging it.
Uh-huh.
Usually it has to do with copyright.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe you're using music that you don't have the rights to.
Got it.
Or there's a snippet of like copyrighted content somewhere in your video.
So YouTube's algorithm is like always watching.
It's very good at picking that stuff up, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So even though you're in the YPP, you might not be earning as much as you could be.
Got it.
And then the green dollar sign, that's what you want to see.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that means you're fully monetized, no flags, no restrictions.
Okay, so how do